In this lesson we're going to cover the built-in CAD program in the GDS WinBidPro software. And if you do know CAD and are good at CAD, I would definitely recommend setting your own CAD program through the program. And you can do that in the Drawing Settings window under Default CAD Program. You click that and it'll let you browse for the exe file that runs your other CAD programs. So that's basically telling our program to open whatever drawing you see here or your shop drawings into your own CAD program. But if you don't have that option, then let's go over working with the included CAD program. I've created a opening that let's say it's just a car showroom entrance, and the program won't draw unequal pairs, so each leaf is going to be equal in this case. So we're going to have to use the CAD program to make them unequal. So I've made a 102-inch wide opening. It should be wide enough for a car. And if we click the CAD button, that's going to launch whatever CAD program we have set. And in this case, it's the vbCAD, which is what comes with GDS. So it should open the drawing, gives you a little message about we don't really support this with tech support. It's just kind of a freebie. And there's a property window. You got your drawing and all the little tools. If you don't see this property window, give us a call on our tech support line and we'll help you get that working. But that's kind of important for setting properties of lines and parts of the drawing and colors and stuff. So the first thing we're going to need to do is move these meeting rails over. So what I like to do is zoom in. So if we left click on the drawing, we can scroll with our mouse. Wherever you point and scroll, that's like the center of where your focus, of where the zooming is happening. So the scroll wheel on your mouse is real important in CAD software. Also, a big monitor is important. I've got a small monitor going here to record this video, but I would recommend at least a 20-inch monitor for working with CAD, and the bigger the better. So keep that in mind too. So now in order to move something in this program, we're going to have to go to Modify and then Move. And basically we've just selected a feature, but I'm going to tell the program to move the things I want to move. I'm selecting the things I want to move. And I'm going to click the handles. I'm going to have to zoom in to get a little better click on things. You'll notice how this little box that we're selecting things with, it stays small, so that means I'm only clicking on one line, not trying to click on multiple lines, and the program gets confused if you click on multiple lines sometimes. So I've selected basically the meeting styles, the glass stops, and the handles. Now if left clicked on them, now I need to right click on that whole group or any line in that group that I've selected, and then I'm just going to click and drag on any part of this group I've selected, and I'm going to drag it over, and I'm going to try and line it up the best I can. Let's just assume this is the width, and this is going to be rough. This isn't I'm not a CAD expert, so I don't know the exact like to tell it to go to a 36-inch opening or 22 or whatever. I'm kind of eyeballing it, and I think for drawing purposes that's going to be good enough for most people. So this is what you'd want to do to to eyeball a drawing and make it look presentable. So that's how we moved that. Now you'll notice the next thing we need to move is the top and bottom rails, or we need to resize them. And we'll go over that in the next video. That's called the trim feature. But before we do that, let me show you the copy feature. Like if I want to copy something, let's say I want to copy the door head here. I'm going to go to Format. I'm going to go to Modify, and I'm going to Copy Entities. I'm going to click this entity by left clicking, and then I'm going to right click on it, and then might as well left click again just for kicks. Okay, and then when I do that, when I left click again, it gives me that copy that I made, and I can drag it anywhere I want and left click again. So basically it's copied it, and I've left clicked, and then it's basically asking me where I want to put it. It's letting me place it wherever I want on the drawing. So as soon as I left click again, then it places it and it's good to go. Now I can move that easily just by going to Modify Move. I left click on that rectangle that I placed, and then I right click and then I left click again, and now it's letting me move it around. So the moving is pretty easy, and you'll get used to that quick. So there, now I've moved it a little higher. So I can zoom out. If I want to do a quick zoom, like it's called extends, this is the little tool for that. It has like the cross in the middle of the zoom magnifying glass. So that's extends. We can do zooming with the little icons, but I prefer the wheel. But if you get really zoomed in and you need to go back to the whole drawing, this is the quickest way to do it. Just click extends. And there we are. So now if I need to delete that, let's just go over delete real quick. If I need to delete something, I click the erase tool. I left click on the entity I want to delete. Then I also right click on it, and that's what deletes it. So that's the quickest way. It's the delete tool, you left click, and then you right click on the same thing and it's gone. So for now, let's leave this video at that. So watch some of the other videos to catch more of the features in this little program.